Hello everyone, how you doing? Thank you for taking the time to visit my website, pascaluche.com, your home where you learn to trade the stock market for yourself. Okay? But first of all, before I go ahead, I would like to use this opportunity to introduce myself. My names are Pascal Uche and I would be your coach and your trainer on this particular topic, trading the markets. Okay. Well, first of all, before we go into the subject, okay, before we go into what it is that we're talking about, I would like to first of all get to make a disclaimer here that this website is for educational purposes only. Okay, no form of financial advice is being given on this particular website. It's intended for people who want to know how to trade the market themselves or improve their knowledge on their current skills. Okay, so if that is you, if you're someone who have been looking out for a platform of this nature, an avenue of this nature, I would like to tell you that you are in the right place. Okay, so if you've listened to me this far, I want to also say just be patient enough to listen to the rest of the presentation before you choose to go away from this website or continue with whatever it is that you were doing. But I'm sure that there was a particular reason why you clicked on this website, because a subject of this nature might have been something that you've considered or highly considered or considering and getting into. Okay, so what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to just break down what a chart is all about. Okay, now as you're quite aware, based on technical analysis, okay, that technicians such as myself are people who look at charts to understand precisely what's going on in the stock market at a current point in time. Okay, but the thing that has made technical analysis so difficult is one, having the ability to understand precisely what it is that is happening in here. Because what we have in here is a caption of how buying and selling of instruments have actually taken place in the past. All informations here are past informations because they are informations concerning trading that has taken place as of yesterday and the days before that. Okay, now, so what makes it very complex? Okay, without wasting much time, let me just break it down to give you an idea of what makes the market quite complicated. Because what my job is for me to get to try as much as possible to simplify this topic for you, make it more understandable, and for you to get to understand that it's not really as difficult as it seems. Okay, it's not that difficult because once you're able to understand what we call the tide, okay, the tide is the general direction of the market. Okay, you're able to understand what happens in the wave and the current and the ripple. Okay, you're able to understand that. And that is just it. Because what has made it very complicated is this one. First of all, let's have a look at this, okay? If you can't see this, this is a monthly chart here, okay? Now, as you can see, you have a monthly chart, you have a weekly chart, you have a daily chart, you have an hour chart, 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 1 hour, all the way to a second. This is what makes it quite complicated for people. You see, because different traders, different people make use of different time frames. And because they make use of different time frames, it makes it quite difficult for you to truly understand what's going on because decisions are made on different time frames in here. So for someone who might be looking at the monthly charts, if you go in further, you have a look at the weekly chart. You see how it changes, how the perspective changes. You see how what you see changes as you get deeper and deeper. As you go deeper. So let's go into the 15 minutes. You see how everything changes. So what happens is people look at the 15-minute chart and they make decisions based on the 15-minute chart. Okay? Some other person looks at the 10 minutes chat and they make decisions on the 10 minutes chat. Some other person looks at a daily chat and they make decisions based on what they see on a daily chat. With all these time frames, your goal is for you to be able to filter the noise, to look at the market from a bird's eye view, to look at it from where others are not seeing it. Because one of the reasons why we study technical analysis is that you're able to study the footprints, the prints left behind by traders. And this is the secret to trading the market. Because once you can understand precisely what it is that is going on here, you know what decisions to get to make. You know if it's time for you to get in. You know if it's time for you to get out of the market. You know if it's time for you to hold on to that instrument since the trend is just about to start. So this is it. And I can as well assure you that it is as simple as it looks. That is just the fact. But firstly, before you're able to get to this level, means that you should have educated yourself considerably or quite a lot on this subject matter. Because it is not just something that you just, jump into without knowing. If not, you tend to lose your money. And that is one thing that keeps people, or rather that shies people away from this subject, because of the fact that you can lose your hard-earned cash. So, one of the things which I would be doing on this website is guiding you, okay, based on how the market works and giving you examples and illustrations. So if you're something that you're interested in this topic, all you have to do is just follow us in the academy, okay, where I will be uploading videos of this nature to get to teach you more, okay. But if it's something that you want to see how I trade the market myself, okay, how the strategies that I use myself, okay, how I look at instruments myself, then means that you have the ability for you to get to purchase my course, okay, which at the end of the day, all you have to do is just click on the link that says claim the discount price that you have for now and take advantage of it, okay. Other than that, I will try my best as much as I can to feed you with valuable information that can help you have a better understanding of this subject matter. Okay, so one of the things we're going to be doing as well is we're going to be looking at what you call indicators and oscillators. Okay, so you have oscillators, you have indicators, you have trend moving indicators, things that tell you where the direction of the market is. Okay, and we'll also tell you about trend moving indicators, things that oscillators, things that enable you to predict what actions prices might be taking. So this is what we call a 20-day. Let's do the setting. It's a 20-day moving average, which is generically used by most traders in the city. The 50-day moving average, okay, and the 200-day moving average. So let's just use this, for example, just to give you an insight into what it is that I'm talking about. Okay, so that is my chart there. Okay, you can see how this has actually changed now, considering the fact that I've been able to add my moving average, my MAs. Okay, so this MA is what you call the moving average. They are actually lagging indicators because they only tell you precisely what has happened in the past. Okay, now you have what you call oscillators. Okay, oscillators are things that enable you predict price movements, such as RSI, okay, stochastics, such as RSI and the stochastics and the ultimate oscillator. Then one of the things that we're going to add on here is what you call the trends following indicator, such as the MACD, the moving average convergence divergence. That is what you have on here. So on here we have the RSI, okay, we have the stochastics, and we have the MACD, okay. Once you're able to put this together, you see what they do is they help you make decisions Okay, so for those of you who don't know much about this, they help you make decisions. Okay, now for the advanced traders, the fact is, how do you get to utilize these strategies? How do you get to utilize these indicators and oscillators to better to help you make better decisions so you can be much better in your game, in your trading, in making money? Because it's a thing of joy seeing a pound grow to £10, £20, £30, and those are points. And when you spread trade like I do, you calculate those points the market has gone into with the amount of money that you have per stake. That's how you make a lot of money trading the market. So this is just an illustration with the index. Okay, this is the FTSE 100. Okay, so as you can see with the FTSE 100, telling us precisely what has happened over time and where the market has generally headed to. So, if this is you, this is a subject which you're highly interested in, what I would say to you today is that you've been fortunate enough to come across my website. The fact is, my trumpet for me, so why don't I do that myself? But I'm not just blowing my trumpet, okay? But I'm also making you understand that for the fact that you have been able to come across my site means that you have come across someone who is willing to get to teach you about this subject, because this is a topic that I'm very passionate about. So why am I keeping this information? Why am I willing to share this information? Because it's upon me to share an information of this nature which is valuable, capable of changing and improving man's life. Okay, not just keeping it to myself, but I'm charging for it. Of course, I paid a lot, for me to be able to learn the subject, and I have sacrificed a lot of my money also learning this topic. So why charge? Because I think I deserve it. Okay, but I'm charging not because I want to take advantage, because it will be also be good for you, because what you get free, quite trust me, sometimes is not taken quite valuable like that. Because sometimes, because you think you got the information free, then means that, but when you pay for something, okay, means that it's dear to you, it's valuable to you, and means that you'll be willing to put in the time for you to get to learn what it is that you paid for. Okay, so I want you to feel free, just come on to the website at any particular point in time that you wish, where we'll be uploading videos of this nature. But if you feel that you wish to get to the next level in your trading, just for you to go straight on into this, okay, just feel free to purchase my course, okay? And also, before you actually do that, don't forget, I'd like to use this opportunity to get to remind you also that we have a 30 minutes free consultation, okay, where you're free to get a call and have a chat directly with myself, okay, where I have a one-to-one conversation with you to find out precisely where you are and to see if truly this business is for you, okay, and also to give you answers to questions that you might have reserved for quite a while or all this while, okay. So just feel free, okay. I'm here of service, to be of service to you, to help you get on your game in this subject, okay. So without wasting much of your time, feel free to navigate the site, okay. Feel free to look at the information which has been prepared for you. And if there's any reason, or if there's any issue of contact, like I was saying, so if you think it is for you, just feel free to, send me an email or give us a call or schedule, your consultation, where we'll take it up from there. Okay. Other than that, I wish you the best. I wish you, I wish you all the luck, in your quest for knowledge on this particular subject. So, enjoy the rest of, the time on the website. And if there's anything, like I said, just, well, not far from you, just, by sending us an email or by giving us a call. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this presentation. Always remember that money never sleeps, okay? And I hope to see you at the top. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye-bye.